Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a lovely day. So today we're working on a build that's a little bit different. We're doing a boba shop. We're going to make a little cafe and a spa, so it's all three in one. There's three little sections to the shop, and yeah, it's different from what I usually make. It is a custom made build for one of my lovely friends. And before I start, I'd just like to say one of my lovely friends' little boy isn't very well at the moment, and if you guys could put some lovely messages in the comments that I could show her, that would really make my day. If nothing else, just wish her well. She really needs all the positivity at the moment, and I would just like to be of use with my platform to try and make her life a little bit better and make her happy. So if you guys could comment something nice for her, that would be delightful. But anyway, back to the build. So now we're just working on the exterior. I did mess up a little bit then because my clips were in the wrong order, but all is well. It's resolved now. We're now working on the interior. I wasn't really sure what to do for the layout initially, because I knew I needed at least 2 spaces that were open to the public for selling, and then I made a little back room and I was like, oh, we could put something in there, so that's what I did. I did use some of the stuff off the gallery. It's not custom content, but it does look a bit like custom content, but that is from the gallery. Yeah, I include a little shelf for cupcakes and cakes, and there's also some artwork from Dunkin' Donuts and whatnot, so that is what we do. I do change this room around quite a bit. I think I do most of it off camera. I honestly can't remember. I did do this quite a while ago. I'm just now catching up with all of my content. There's a lot to edit. I say that every day, but I have so many clips on my computer that are unedited but full builds. That is just crazy. I did find these little cake icons for the outside, which I thought was really cute, so I included those. It does look a lot better in a moment. In the beginning I was like, I need some stuff from the gallery because it needs to have a bit more wow factor to it rather than it's a bit dull at the moment. So it does end up looking a bit better. I do have a reel on my Instagram as well of this build, of my sim self in the build. It's her just walking around and showing you around the place and the stuff you can do inside the build, so check that out if you'd like to. It's on my Instagram at @LauraHappyX. So that's that. We're now working on the exterior. I like the way it's laid out. I like the way that we've got a little cafe on the left, and then we've got the spa on the right side, which I'll get to in a moment. It did take me quite a while to decorate at the spa. The cafes weren't so bad. I think I did most of it off camera, and there's a little boba shop at the back as well. I enjoyed making that, but the cafe in the front was a bit of a struggle initially because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do for it. But once I added the stuff from the gallery, I think it made it look a bit more wow factor. Really not wow, but a lot better than it was. It's not so dull. We've got a lot more pastels and it just looks a bit more inviting, shall we say. So now we're just working on the spa. The stairs are leading up from the bottom of the build. On the right side you walk up from there, so you can kind of pretend to sign in downstairs, and then you walk up and you've got a little gym area with the yoga mats, and you've got a little sauna. There's a bathroom up here as well, and of course a massage chair and a nail section. I really like the nail section. I think that's my favourite part by here now. I'm not sure whether I added the nail varnish off camera or not, but I did add lots of little shelves of nail varnish, and I just think it's really cute. I just love that extra element of detail personally. So yeah, this part is probably my favourite, this section. It was quite an awkward shape to try and fit everything in, to be honest, but I think it turned out nicely in the end. There's a lot going on in such a small space, but I really like it. Plus, it's nice to do a community build for a change, because I'm doing a lot of homes all the time, so doing something like this was quite a nice change. And guys, I really am improving my building skills. I said to my partner last night, I was like, I feel like I've got really good at building lately in comparison to what I used to be anyway. But yeah, I'm doing a lot more complex builds than I used to, so it's all skill building and I really enjoy it. Sometimes people will give me a build for a custom build and they're like, oh, I want you to do, I don't know, a restaurant or this particular modern home, and I'm like, It's not really what I'm good at, but we'll give it a go. And then it turns out amazing, as far as I can be amazing. Not saying that I am, but I'm like, wow, I actually did that. So, you know, have faith in yourselves, guys. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know whether I'll be able to do that. I hope it'll be good enough, seeing as some of these people are paying customers, and I'm like, well, I need to make it as perfect as possible, and, you know, they turn out great in the end, and everyone has loved them, which is amazing. It's so nice when people are so complimentary and they're like, oh, OMG, I don't know how you do it, it's amazing, I'm so fast. It's really nice. It's lovely to get positive feedback. There's a lot of negativity on the internet, so it's really nice when you find the right people who appreciate your time and effort and skills and whatnot. Anyway, back to the build. This nail varnish section is my favourite part of the build. I don't know why. I think it must be the colours and the way it's laid out. Just symmetry in little forms is like amazing to me. I do end up adding these little chairs from Tiny Living, I think they are, or they Pastel Pop. I can't remember. Maybe Pastel Pop. Pastel Pop kit is probably one of my favourites. It's gorgeous. Everything in it I'm obsessed with. And this is what I mean. I added those little signs from the gallery and the cupcakes and the pancakes and whatnot, and it definitely brightened the place up a bit. And the fairy lights, it felt a bit more like a cosy pink little coffee shop, more inviting, that's for sure. And those stall things, what are they called? You know what I mean? The stuff with the food in. Those mini fridge things. Words. I really like those. I didn't make them, they're from the gallery as well, but the food does go off, which is the only negative, the one on the right side. So if you are playing with the build, you might want to remove that. It's kind of decorative purposes, which I didn't realise, but it's fine. This build is fully functional and you can bring your families here. They do have like a thrift store on the outside as well, and I really love this little decorative piece as well. I think it's from high school years. I just think it really makes it look like a little coffee shop. I did add this decorative piece as well, which I also think is from high school years. But yeah, I think it looks really nice there. I really like making community lots. I think it's because it's something I don't do as often, so when I do them I'm like, oh, I actually really like it. Don't get me wrong, they're not my like biggest strong point. Definitely craftsman suburban homes are my thing, but I do really like making these community lots, and it's fun for a change, and everyone really likes them, so that's obviously the main thing. But yeah, if you guys do want any custom made builds, feel free to DM me on Instagram at LauraAbbeyX. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the voiceover here for today. I may come out with another build later on. I did come out with 2 builds yesterday, fully edited videos in one day, and I complete 2 builds in the evening. I was like, misproductive or what? Other days I don't even turn the computer on, so it's a one-off for sure, but I have been building a lot lately, so yes, it's been great fun. My friends are like, be careful you don't get burned out, and then my other friend was like, that never happens to her and I don't know how. I'm like, well, you know, I just love what I do. But yeah, I really do love what I do, and I'm very, very, very grateful for you guys that I get to do this as my job, which is incredible, seeing as I've made this from literally the ground up. You know, it made it from nothing, it started off as nothing, and now it's my little mini business, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Yeah, and I care about you guys as well, you know, like a lot of my viewers have now become my friends, which is lovely. So yeah, it's just nice to have this little online bubble that I've now created from my Sims builds, so that's wonderful, and the internet can be great and do wonderful things. So I thank and appreciate all of you very, very much for all of your continuous support and for your feedback on my content and just being the wonderful you. So yes, on that note, I may see you guys later with another build, but if not, I hope you all have the most wonderful day, and I shall see you guys in my next build. Thanks for watching, bye guys!